Hello mates, how y'all doing? I bet you didn't expect a video like this. Uh, Not the kind that I'm just standing up, but the kind that I'm just talking to you and there is no game. We're not really playing anything. Uh, I think we call these vlogs, and I really wanted to fill you in since a lot of things has changed. I'm not really one, as you know, to share a lot about my personal life, but like I said before, a lot of things has changed, and I think that you guys deserve to know what's been going on with me. So yeah, a lot of things has changed if we look at it. First of all, I'm in college. I'm about to finish it, but I'm in college. Uh, I moved out of this room. I mean, I'm still gonna be recording here. This is gonna be my work room, and I'm just living in a different room now, a proper room. This room is actually broken. I remember when I first moved into this room, it was very messy and broken, and it still is. And even if I put a lot of money into it, it still wouldn't look good. And generally, I didn't like this room when I moved in here, so I didn't really tend or care to it. And then a new room became available, and I instantly took it. And now I'm living in a proper room. It's still not complete yet. It's not a long wait, but it's almost complete. But there is a bed there, a proper bed. And instead of choosing to either sleep in a shitty bed or a couch, I now sleep on a proper bed. So hopefully that's gonna solve some of my sleeping issues. Yeah, I'm also working on my own game. As you know, I have a team. It's a very small team. It actually consists of me and an artist. I don't know. I have a lot of things that has been going on, and I wanted to fill you in a little bit. So, yeah, let's talk about college. When exactly did that happen? I know I never really updated anybody. Um, that happened like almost 2 months ago. I remember I talked a lot about it on stream. So if you guys do take a little bit of interest in what's going on, you can always tune into the streams where I just ramble a lot, and eventually I ramble about stuff that happened to me in my everyday. I heard from my cousin about this game dev college. Hearing about them, I actually decided to look them up, and apparently they're the only game dev college in the country. So, being already interested in making games, I decided to look more into it. And after learning a bit of detail, I decided, hey, maybe I should try and go there and see what happens. So I went in the open day. They have a day where they're just open, like most colleges and universities. And I was really interested. They were talking about stuff that were relevant. And I gotta say, I was really hooked from the day that I spent in that college. Seeing so many people that actually like games and also want to make the games, and it's all happening in a single place, just really intrigued me, and I was interested. So I signed up for the entry exam. I actually didn't pass the initial written exam, but the exam actually has two parts, an interview and a written exam. And yeah, I failed that, and they told me in the interview, because they take the exam, they look at it, and then they're like, wow, you suck. But the interview actually went pretty well, and they decided to pass me there. But they really urged me to actually retake the test and resubmit it. And after resubmitting it, I actually passed quite nicely. So I got in, and I started studying Unity, and now I'm already working towards the finals. It's quite funny, because I told them I'm not actually interested in doing a full year, because there is a bunch of stuff that you learn that I don't think that I'll necessarily use, and that they cost a lot of money, and I just don't see a lot of use into them. So I asked them to just maybe go to a portion of it, and they said fine. They were not very happy about it, but they said they can register me to the summer semester, and now we're getting close to the finals. I'm already working on stuff. I'm actually tasked with working on animations, and so far it's going okay. And I want to see how it actually goes. So that's that. That's college. Met a bunch of cool new people. Another thing I want to talk about in this video is some of the comments that I get on my videos and comments that I get from people close to me, that generally in videos I don't seem happy, and I see a lot of comments just saying, wow, I miss the old RiskRim. The way I interpret these comments every time that I see them is like, wow, okay, this guy wants me to play FNAF, Five Nights at Fuckboys, Five Nights at whoever it is, Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese, all these games. And I despise these kind of games now. They were really cool back then when I played them, but I lost all interest after a certain amount of time. And when comments like that pop up on my videos, I'm always like, great, another one. But I never really tried and learn if there is more to it, since we all know that in the past I used to play FNAF games, and that was when my channel was most successful. But then one of the people close to me said to me that I generally just don't seem happy in my videos compared to my previous videos. And at face value, it doesn't really mean a lot to me, because I enjoy playing games and I enjoy recording them for a YouTube video. But then when I decided to really take a step back and actually watch a video that I uploaded recently and compare it to a video that I uploaded 2 or 3 years ago, I see actually a massive change. I see a massive change in like my attitude, the way I talk, and just generally my energy. And I gotta admit, there is a big change there. And it seems like, some of the energy is gone. And I kind of get that. And now when I see comments like that, I don't just interpret it as, wow, they want to see me play FNAF. They really miss the old enthusiasm or the old approach that I had for making videos. And yeah, I actually agree. I also a little bit misses the old kind of way of making videos. I'm not talking about FNAF. I'm talking about my attitude and my enthusiasm. So I thought, why not just go back to my roots? Right now, I always like every video is like 50 minutes, and every recording session is almost 2 hours or more. That's a lot. And considering that I'm recording in an environment that it gets really hot very fast, and now I see, that's a lot, and that can take a toll, which may really harm the way that I'm approaching the video, or harm my enthusiasm. And generally, there is much more work going into a Let's Play video of mine. But I guess all that work is what I feel that is weighing me down. And perhaps I should really take it down a notch. I'll start playing games just based on my personal tastes, and not just strictly on how good it actually does in the channel. And also, I don't care if the video ends up being 10 minutes, 8 minutes, or 20 minutes. I feel like maybe that's what may be weighing me down, actually, is the fact that I always feel like I gotta do these long videos. Also, as you know, longer videos make more money, even though some of the videos get demonetized. But so yeah, I don't know. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. Do you guys agree with just going back to older roots? And I don't mean right now that every single one of my videos is gonna be 10 minutes. What I mean is that it's gonna be a combination of both. It's gonna be a combination of the videos that you get right now. That, if we play a game and it's very interesting, I'll be playing it for 50 minutes or an hour and a half, and you're gonna get more videos as time goes on if we find an interesting game. But at the same time, you'll also get the shorter videos, the 10 minutes ones, the 20 minutes one, the 30 minutes one, where I just play a random game that I find on itch.io or Game Jolt. That's really how I proceeded after finishing the FNAF era of my channel. By doing that, I'll also take a lot of pressure off of myself, since obviously if the video is like shorter, I won't have to put as much recording time, as much time editing the video, and it will clear up time for more personal time, more time to working on personal projects such as game development and or experimental game review that I'm doing. It's gonna be one of these highly edited ones. I'm kind of working on it with a script, of course, and more time to focus on my college because, as you know, I'm quite stressed right now when we're getting towards the finals and work piles up way more quickly. So I gotta stay on top of that and making videos. This is really silly. So I think you guys already know this. I'm trying to keep this video fairly short. I wrote myself some bullet points so I can talk about the main subjects that I want to pass on to you guys without rambling, because I do have a tendency of rambling about stuff that are not related to the vlog or to anything that I want to really pass to you guys. I just talk. I wrote a bullet point here for the end, and that is the game that I'm making and the game that I'm working on. As you know, I'm not going to game dev college for no reason, and there is also a reason why I'm going there, but I'm not spending a full year. I'm actually spending just a few months. So the game that I'm working on is a bit interesting. It's gonna be different from what you see today, or hopefully what you see on Steam. It's gonna be a very unique type of platformer, and it originally started from one idea, and the more I played with it and added more stuff, it just changed to something completely different. And I feel like that's fine. And I feel like it's important to just roll with it, not, stop the game at any point, but just roll with it and see how it goes. And I gotta say, I think I have a pretty solid idea for a game that I'll be interested in making and interested in sharing with you guys. And hopefully me and the team can actually get some work done after I finish college. There is a bunch of game design problems that I had originally when I started designing the game. Not even like starting to develop it, but like design how the game works. And I gotta say, most of them are solved, but there is just one more problem that if I can't figure out, then the game can't actually come to life. So, I'm still thinking about it. I feel like I'll may get a better understanding on how to solve this issue once I get to actually developing some sort of a prototype for the game. I gotta say, this was my most organized vlog video, considering I never try to write down stuff before going to a vlog video. I just kind of ramble. This time I wrote bullet points, and that was way more easier to get what I want to get across. So hopefully, like I told you before, I'm also working on a review video or a game review. I'm gonna review Irisu Syndrome, which is an obscure horror game that puts files on your computers and stuff. I'm actually writing a script for that, so hopefully that's gonna turn out equally as organized or even better. I also want to thank my Patreon supporters so much for supporting my channel. You guys rock. Thank you for being the backbone of the channel. And thank you guys for sitting here and listening to what I have to say. I feel like I already said that, but thank you so much. Expect more videos from me, and expect some older form of videos, which are just short, but fun. They're gonna be fun. There's nowhere they're not gonna be fun. So I'll see you in the, my finger. I'll see you in the next time, guys. Bye. If you wonder why I'm standing up, it's because I'm still in my VR setup, and I'm too lazy to fix it back to the older setup, because then I'll have to readjust it to be a VR setup. Silly, I know.